Good morning, everybody. It is 6:54 a.m., Saturday, December 17th. It is 49 degrees in Orlando right now. Let's get into the Universal Orlando Resort app. Check park hours today. Let's see. Okay, so Islands opens at 9, closes at 9 p.m. Early park admission for Islands is 8 a.m. On the studio side, opens at 9, closes at 8, and no early park admission. So, all right, we've got park hours down. Now we just have to figure out what we're going to do today in Islands, how we're going to start the day off. All right, so breakfast is served. We have Chick-fil-A this morning on Vlogmas Day 2. This is tip number 1 of how to save money on a Universal Orlando Resort vacation, as opposed to going downstairs to Emac and Bolio's or to the kitchen, which we will do a couple times this trip. If you drove your car or if you rented a car, you can jump in the car and go right down the road to the closest Chick-fil-A. Then in this area, there are 2 or 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. So very, very, very good way to cut costs on meals, especially for breakfast. So here's our gorgeous view of the Hard Rock pool. Just in the distance, you can see Rip Ride Rocket right there. So today's outfit of the day, I'm going full festive mode, feast mode to be exact, with this cute little Grinch getup. What do you guys think? This scarf is super cool because it has the Grinch on one side, nice on another side, and then over here we've got naughty. Awesome. Let's get dressed. All right, so everybody's dressed. We're ready to go. It's already after 8. The park is already open, Island side, but we're just kind of chilling right now. We're not really rushing to get into the park to ride anything per se, but we're gonna head downstairs in just a sec. What are we gonna do? The water taxi, or are we gonna walk?
Water taxi. I've already had enough walking in school.
So water taxi it is. Okay, finally we're leaving. It got really, really, really cold in our room last night, so we had to crank the heat up, but eventually it got comfortable. The halls feel good though, so that's nice. So apparently this Christmas seems like it's gonna be super, super busy at Hard Rock. Since we got here, it's just been jam-packed with people. The parking lot, the lobby. It's gonna be a busy Christmas season here. So before we head out, we're gonna stop in the rock shop and look and see what new merch is here. Oh wow. Got a lot of cool merch. A lot of messy. I like that bucket hat. And this little scully. This is a cute little sweatshirt. And somebody likes this one right here. Oh yeah. Huh? Oh, they have it. I gotta get it. I need that now.
She needs to get it because like her
You know
thing
mine
broke. Like remember when mine broke and I had to get that zipper one?
It's just a longer one, that's all.
Yeah.
No, but her is double-sided.
Thanks. All right, so we did wind up picking up a couple of things from the rock shop, and we're gonna go upstairs and drop them off real quick and then come back and catch the water taxi to Islands. Okay, show us the t-shirt. Oh, sweatshirt. What'd you get?
I got a messy sweatshirt.
All right. That's new. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's full. I think I might want to walk. Is that other boat waiting to come to Hard Rock, or is he going straight? You know there's no room, right?
Guys, you already full.
Yep. I could look at it and tell. So we were a little bit too late getting down to the water taxi. It's already full, so we're just gonna take the walking path to Islands of Adventure. And I'm not complaining because it's a beautiful walk. So much for a plan. The original plan, if you remember, was for us to go to Islands of Adventure for early park admission, but we ended up leaving a little late. We got sidetracked going to the rock shop, making a couple purchases, and here we are, park open for Universal Studios. So we're on the studio side first. We're just gonna roll with the flow. So this is where the new Minions attraction is going to be located. The facade is looking good. What is it going to be called? Villain something or another, right? You remember? Oh, Villain Con, Minion Blast. What is it?
Blast a minion.
First ride of the day is the Mummy, but first to the lockers to drop off all of our bags. All right, we'll be back after we ride Mummy. Okay, so we just got finished riding Mummy for the first time this morning. It is 9:26, and we've got one ride in under our belt so far. We're gonna head over to Transformers and jump on that. The ride time is probably very low, so let's get on it. And of course, we are taking full advantage of our express passes.
Well, I'm sure you for your own safety.
Listen, General, who is next on operator for asset evacuation?
That would be Autobot evac, correct?
You need to scramble evac immediately, General, to evac the
Now
All-Star.
hold on there, Stalwart. You are out of line. My orders are to protect the Allspark at its secure and fortified location here at Nest.
With all due respect, you call this secure and fortified? Nest is crumbling, General. Your troops have failed their mission.
Roger your frontline appraisal, Stalwart, but removing the Allspark from Nest is a high-risk scenario of last resort. If it makes you feel any better, I have already moved you
Drinking,
back.
smoking, or photography of any kind. Hold on to your lap restraint at all times and remain seated.
All right, here we go. So that was fun as always. Transformers is actually my favorite 3D screen ride on the Universal side and on the Island side. My second favorite would probably be Forbidden Journey. So I enjoyed that. We're gonna ride that again later today. Sadly, today I was outnumbered for riding Jimmy Fallon, Race Through New York. I love that ride. It's probably my third favorite screen ride, but I love Jimmy Fallon. I just love the whole theming and everything of that ride. But these two over here hate it, so not this morning. So we are now headed into the San Francisco area. We're passing by Fast and Furious Supercharged right there. We're definitely not riding that today. 9 times out of 10, we're going to be heading into London to catch Gringotts. Before we head to London, we're going to take a quick stop over behind Shea Alcatraz and say hello to Bruce. It's been a minute since we've been over here, so I thought we'd come on over and say hello. Hey, Bruce. Bruce is just hanging out. Why do you have to look so solemn? We just got finished riding Escape from Gringotts. The wait wasn't that bad at all, especially taking into consideration we have express passes, so that was definitely a plus. We're just kind of walking through Diagon Alley, passing the area where Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees perform. It's getting a little crowded in the park today, but that's to be expected for the holiday season, so it is what it is. Time check, 10:18, and we are now leaving Diagon Alley. We are on our way to MIB. Oh boy, look at all the wizards in their good dress robes, looking good. How about that? I love to see it. I don't know about you guys, but for me, MIB has become an extremely competitive game. I don't go just for the fun of it. I want to go to compete and win and score as high as I possibly can. So the other thing to keep in mind is that the tracks are totally different. I prefer the green track over the red track. I don't know what it is, but I don't think the scoring potential is as good on the red track as the green. So keep that in mind when you ride MIB next time. All right, we're gonna head to the lockers and see what we can do on MIB. Into the lockers we go.
And I got them 2 times, but they didn't spin.
So it's been what? When was the last time we did Men in Black? Did we do it for HHN?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess since HHN, we did pretty okay. I got 429K, Jay got 289K, and the teenager got 299K. So, that's okay, but not our best. So, anyway, let's keep it moving. Are we gonna do Simpsons? Why not? We already skipped Jimmy Fallon. We gotta do at least one of the two. Of course, we cannot leave Universal Studios without getting on this classic, and it's only a 10-minute wait. So guys, what name should I pick today for my interplanetary passport? Mo. Thank you. And the adventure begins. I've got my interplanetary passport. It smells different in here. It smells good. Oh my gosh, what is this scent? Yeah, I like this.
Lines of lights inside the vehicle at all times. While the vehicle is in motion. For the courtesy of those around you, we request that there be no flash photography.
So that was fun as always. Now we're headed, I guess, back toward Hollywood Boulevard. Good morning. Like I said, we're gonna head back towards Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know. What are we gonna do on Jason Boulevard? Jason Bourne. Yeah, let's do the Bourne Spectacular. Yeah, we haven't seen it in a really long time, so that'll be cool to do. Okay, it is about 10 minutes after 11. We just finished riding ET. We're headed onto Hollywood Boulevard. We're gonna try and catch the Bourne Spectacular show. I believe the next show is at 11:15.
Show. No food or drink inside.
All right, we got
It's
4
about a
minutes.
30-minute experience.
4 minutes before showtime. The Bourne Stuntacular is definitely one of my favorite shows at Universal. It's one of those shows that no matter how many times you see it, you'll never get bored. And we're scanning. Ooh, it's a full house. So it's definitely a full house in here today. All right, so we just got finished watching the Bourne Stuntacular. We are back out on Hollywood Boulevard. And what do you say we stop in the pass holder lounge? See if there's anything new in there. Let's go on over to the pass holder lounge and see if there's anything new, any new merch or whatever.
Hi.
I really like this Earl the Squirrel Spirit jersey. This is a cute mug. We already have this t-shirt. Super cute pillow. So we saw a couple of new items in the pass holder lounge. We didn't get anything, but got some candy. So it looks like the Brown Derby is back open, but it's a prop shop actually. So is this gonna be a permanent thing? Yeah, so this is just temporary. We're just gonna kind of peek inside. Despite the cold this morning, it actually turned out to be a really nice and pleasant early afternoon right now. It's not bad at all. You can actually walk around with short sleeves if you wanted to. I would still have a long sleeve shirt or a light jacket on hand, but other than that, it feels good out here. Usually we can never agree on what to eat, so we'll all wind up getting something completely different. So we're over here at the press sandwich stand. We have turkey dinner, we have a VBLT. Right now we're only looking at the savory items. The VBLT actually sounds pretty good. The teenagers are gonna get that. Jay and I are gonna go over to the crepe stand and order a couple of turkey dinner crepes, but we're gonna get the VBLT right now for the teenager before we head over there. The wine list looks really good to me, and I've never tried mulled wine before, so I think this is something that I would try. We'll probably come back in the evening one of these days, in the next couple of days, and give one of these drinks a try. Looks good, actually. Can't wait to try this. You gonna let me taste it? No. All right, so the teenager has her VBLT. She says it's good, and I'm not gonna taste it, but that's okay because I'm coming over to Central Park Crepes to order my own turkey dinner crepe. Well, that's a punch in the stomach. Apparently there's a really long wait, or I don't know what the deal is, but it's taking 45 minutes before you can even place the order. So I think we're just gonna go somewhere else and get something to eat and get a crepe another time. So let's move on. Okay, I'm in utter shock right now. It's been a while since the last time I had a meal at Bumblebee Tacos, but what in the world? What happened, Universal? The tacos. I mean, this is like an empanada, or this is not a taco. And I guess maybe this is post-pandemic, but they used to have nachos on the menu, and I guess they've taken the nachos away and added a few little nacho chips to this so-called taco dinner. But come on, what is this? Does anybody remember the old chicken tacos from maybe 3-4 years ago? They were not this small. What is this? Somebody leave a comment below and tell me what happened here. But I'm pretty disappointed, and after I eat this, we're gonna have to go and get something else because this is not cutting it. Honestly, I am so disappointed. I don't even know what to call that compared to what we've had in the past. We have redeemed ourselves. We have our turkey dinner crepes. It only took about 15 minutes or so. I don't know what the deal was with that 45-minute wait they told us earlier, but we got our crepes. And now we can finally satisfy our hunger after that terrible situation with those hors d'oeuvres over at Bumblebee Taco. So I'm gonna dig in. We just got finished having the best lunch. We had our turkey dinner crepes. They were amazing, as always. Now we are ready for a little visit to the tribute store, and we want to look for a very particular treat, a vegan butter, what is it? The vegan butter snowflake cookie. That's what we want. I'm not 100% sure if that's available in the tribute store. It might be, but we're gonna stop in there and check it out. So let's go. So we are headed to the tribute store to look for that vegan butter snowflake cookie and see what other treats they have that are worth trying today. So let's head on over there. All right, into the tribute store we go. So for some reason, Grinch is no longer holding his copy of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Does anybody know what happened with that? Where'd that book disappear to? We came to the tribute store looking for the vegan butter snowflake cookie, and it turns out that that cookie is not here. It is at Islands of Adventure in the bakery right next door to Confisco's. It's just a few minutes after 2 o'clock and we are headed towards the park exit. And as you can see in front of us, the crowds are just steadily streaming into the park. And we kind of consider this like peak park hour, anywhere between 1 and 3 p.m. And this is the time that we tend to head back to the hotel just to take a nap, recharge our phones. My phone is close to dead, so this is a good reason to get back to the hotel and just take a break until later this evening, and we'll come back out and go to Islands and chill for the rest of the evening there. Can anybody remember pre-pandemic, right here in this spot, what used to be here? There were bike taxis there for those staying at the Hard Rock or Portofino Hotel. As opposed to walking down this walking path, you could have taken one of the bike taxis back. And boy, let me tell you, those taxis came in so handy when you spent the entire day at the park and you're tired. Even though this little short walk isn't bad, it takes its toll at the end of a long day at the parks, and it's late and you're tired. So those bike taxis would be there to ride you back to either hotel, the Hard Rock or Portofino, and it was so cool. The bikers were really nice, and I can't remember the name of the company. Apparently they never came back, and I don't know if it was a result of the pandemic, but I do really miss that amenity, and I wish it would come back. Let me know in the comments if any of you remember that. So now that I'm in a much quieter space than earlier in the park, I want to go back and talk about the tacos. If anybody remembers the original menu from Bumblebee Tacos, definitely pre-pandemic, but the portion sizes were so big you really couldn't finish your meal. At least I don't remember being able to finish my meal. So I don't know what happened, but the prices have gone up, obviously, and the portion sizes have gotten so much smaller. I mean, it was disappointing. I was upset. I was insulted, to say the least, about what we got from Bumblebee Tacos, and we will never order from there again. I hate to say it, but that was a complete waste. And the fact that it did little to satisfy our hunger, so much so that we had to go back to Central Park Crepes and order another lunch just to feel full. So if you're into hors d'oeuvre type foods or finger foods, then Bumblebee Tacos is the place for you. But I'm basing it off what I know from the past, and it's a change for the worst, in my opinion. I'm not gonna eat there again. So we're back in the hotel room. Parks are super crowded right now. We got a lot done today in Universal Studios. My phone is about to die. I literally have 2% left, so we're gonna put this phone on the charger, take a nap, rest up, and then come back out later. But before I do that, can we give a shout out to all these brave souls out here in the pool, whether it's heated or not? That's not the point. The point is that they're out in the pool in 65-degree weather. Who does that? Back for more. Islands this time. It is a beautiful evening. The Hard Rock is one of the most beautiful properties on site at Universal Orlando Resort, in my opinion. I can just come out here and just hang out and just take in all the ambiance. It's just so pretty.
All right, folks, right this way.
Thank
You're up.
you.
Like you're done. I'm seeing. It was 3-0 for Ghana.
Welcome back, and welcome aboard. We're about to hit the high seas to sail for the exotic ports that Universal Orlando's amazing hotels are famous for. But before we go, safety first. Please listen to your captain. Keep your hands, feet, arms, legs, and your entire body inside the boat at all times. Alcohol, smoking, and/or vaping are not allowed on the boat. If there's an emergency, life jackets are under your seat. Please stay seated until we're safely back at the dock. Are there sharks in this water? We're not gonna find out because we are keeping all our bits and pieces in the boat at all times. Right?
Thank you.
What'd you ride? Oh, yeah?